Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about SwitchBot's new Plug Mini. And this isn't just some ordinary smart plug. It does so much more than that. What I really like about it is that you can actually monitor how much electricity your computer or whatever appliance you're using actually is using. So this is going to be a game changer, especially if you want to do, analysis, optimization in your home. But let's not get too much into that right now. The first thing I want to say about the SwitchBot Plug Mini is that it came at a very opportune time. Now, yes, I am going to be using one of these as a regular light bulb, kind of smart automation light bulb. Now, the problem is that I had a LIFX bulb, and I like using LIFX bulbs because they're 1100 lumens, which means they're the brightest smart bulb on the market, but they are notorious for failing, just breaking. And yeah, I went through many warranty processes and whatnot. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use a smart plug from now on. So my new strategy was to go out and buy the cheapest but brightest dumb bulb and then just use it with the smart plug in places where I don't necessarily need all the smart features that you would get with a LIFX or any other type of smart bulb. So for the SwitchBot's Home Plug Mini's core feature, which is just to turn on smart devices, it works flawlessly, but it does so much more than that. Now, these have been around for a long time, so why is this one so special? Well, first of all, it's integrated into SwitchBot's ecosystem. So you can see that it supports, the Google Assistant, Alexa, Siri shortcuts, Clova, all those home integrations that SwitchBot gets. One of the things I really like about SwitchBot is their software. It just offers so much cloud support. When you pair this with their little hub, you basically have, all the support of all the assistants out there. So it's a very good investment. I really like the SwitchBot ecosystem because they just do a lot of work on the software side. So that's what you're paying for. You're really paying for the software experience, which is, in my opinion, very good. Now, this works as intended, obviously, right? So you can tell your Google Assistant, turn off my lamp. It'll just turn it off.
Google, turn off the lights. Turn on the lights.
And what's nice is that there's a nice audible, kind of like a nice click. It's very satisfying to hear, if I may add. And there is an LED light on the exterior. Now, of course, you can go into the settings and you can disable that. And on the actual SwitchBot Plug Mini, there's a little button over here. You can tap that. So in case you don't want to use your voice, you can just tap this. So it turns it on and turns it off. Now, they built in a lot of cool smart features into this. The first thing is that there's a protection feature. So let's say you want to hook this up to your computer, but you don't want anyone in your home to accidentally turn it off using the voice assistant, for example. What's nice is that in the SwitchBot app, you can actually enable a safety warning feature so that if you do accidentally press something, it'll give you a little pop-up dialog just to confirm that whether or not you want to, obviously turn it off. Now, this obviously can be disabled, so it can work more, just like a regular device. Now, one of the key characteristics of this device is that it can support 15 amps. So that pretty much can power a lot of very heavy duty appliances. Now, I don't recommend using this on your fridge or like a stove or anything like that. I don't recommend that. But for something like my gaming PC, which is mining 24/7, it does pull up to, 200 watts. Totally fine. This works totally great. And I've had no issues with it. No overheating, no squealing or anything like that. No high pitch, anything like that. So very, very, very comfortable using this for long durations with, high powered devices. With the Plug Mini, you can set a schedule or turn on devices with a delay. You can even look at your logs or historical data to see trends and see something that is a little suspicious. And with all this data, you can even export it as a CSV. You can even get a notification if a device goes offline, which can be handy in certain scenarios like when you lose electricity. So let's talk about the home monitoring. So this is one of the coolest things, and I've been dying to have something like this. I've always wanted to know how much electricity is my mining rig actually pulling, because I want to know, how much am I actually making in profits? Like how much am I paying in electricity? And this actually gives you the full picture of it, and it's very simple. All you got to do is plug it in, and then you just get fed all the stats and everything on the SwitchBot app. As you can see here, I can go into the logs, I can look at my history, and I can see, okay, how many kilowatt hours did I actually use? So after using this plug with my computer, I was able to see, okay, how much money am I actually making? How much profit am I making when I'm actually GPU mining? So that's a whole separate topic. It's not, no one really cares about GPU mining these days because of the crypto markets, but it's very cool. So I planned on using this on all sorts of devices. I want to know how much energy, how many phantom devices do I have running? For example, I have, like a router. I want to see, okay, well, how much energy is it actually using? And then use it on all my devices around my house. So after I've collected all this data through this plug, I can see, okay, well, maybe I should shut off my network drive because it's taking up too much energy while I'm gone. Maybe that's very worth it, and I can save a little bit of money. So this is a very nice device to optimize your home setup. And of course, the basic functionality of it being a smart plug works fantastic. The integrations are great. You can hook this up with, everything. So you can, for example, pair this with a contact sensor so that when you open your door, you trigger a light so that you can see yourself when you come in. That is very convenient. So I definitely recommend exploring these options, seeing how you combine all the various SwitchBot devices in their ecosystem, and just make a really fun home automation experience. So anyways, that's it for this video. I'll leave links in the description for these products. They're having a sale right now, so I definitely recommend checking them out. Thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.